Hi everyone,
So off we go then. Bruno Fernandes. Højlund! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Højlund must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Just eases him off the... He works. Well, that is not the best ball, and he'll... Now that is committed to the cause. Tries a header!
With it.
Ugarte. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Manchester United, disappointing in the end there. Is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He could be in here. There's the hit! Oh. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes.
Must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Manchester United really could have done without this. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to...
The goal scorer after 29 minutes is number 13.
Sunderland have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Ahmad to Bruno Fernandes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now he's off and running. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Good read, needed to be. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That's a nicely weighted... He's got tall! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked.
Could set him on his way. He's got away. Garnacho! Oh, the ball's run loose here. De Ligt. Shaw. And it's Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the shot! And it's in! And they've got their lead back.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we... Maguire. Looking for options for movement. He's just misjudged that one. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game. That may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
So we're just settling back
In rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Maguire pokes it out wide. Over to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence... They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither man.
So all square and not for the first time. Le Fay. Can he put it away? It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. The contest.
898.
Real chance!
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
He really is being given no time to... Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! Manchester United go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's been intercepted. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5.
Ball.
Le Fay. That's really well cleared. Le Fay. Great ball. He's had a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Sunderland can now introduce the first of their substitutes. He gets big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
75 minutes played. He's been shot at goal! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
He's in plenty of space here. Ahmad.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, that was vital. Spread out to the left. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. That's a modern defender's.
Hits it first time! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. And he's picked out the run. This might spell danger. And he's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, they can break here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Into stoppage time, very little left on it.
Holy Jesus.
Spread neatly. Blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. Bruno Fernandes in the accolades, having been named man of the match and deserved. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beauty is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We have already started here. Lefebvre. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, here's a man of many qualities, Luke Shaw. I love his powerful running, the overlapping. It's all going to be about getting bodies into the box to make the most of another great thing of his, which is crossing.
Okay, interesting. Onana can pick that up. There will be a throw-in. So changes already. That is a bit of a surprise.
Well, I don't think he's going to be delighted at being so...
That should be the keeper's. Neither of the... Good spot, he's seen the run. There's the shot! Good run.
Which pretty much dictated the pass.
And he cuts out the supply. Lefebvre. Cleared without hesitation. Aims beyond the defence. Can he latch on to this? Garnacho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Ahmad. Diallo has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. No. It's gone out for a throw-in. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lefebvre. And he's quick to get it clear again. Diogo Dalot with the clearance. Zirkzee. Great ball if he can get there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's a decent clearance. Sunderland have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty... There it is! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable. The 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's had a hit! He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Sunderland are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's going to be a goal kick. Hits one! They've done it! And right on half-time, that is telling. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
The goal scorer, number 11, Zirkzee.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their...
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
To the field.
Here we go again.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ahmad. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Passes short and sharp. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's played it in low. Oh, well played. Zirkzee to Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot.
This is the time you need that pace.
Played out to the left flank. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And he's there to belt it away. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Ahmad engages and forces him off the ball. Gets a good foot in there. Almost an hour gone.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lefebvre. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Great chance! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Time for a change in personnel. Zirkzee, he's been withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation.
Sunderland go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Ugarte.
That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lefebvre. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Lefebvre.
Pretty robust defending.
Can he get onto this? That is good strength. Lovely feet. Højlund. And here's the...
Don't play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
No, he's not getting past him there. Lefebvre showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, played through for the wide man. And he was alert to it. Gets his pass away, and the counter is on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we're done. Manchester United were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about it. Welcome to those who have joined us. Atmosphere in the stands. I'm Peter Drury and Colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He has found the way through. He's had a hit! Pressure there. That's very neat. Ball's run loose here. Tries the cut back. He's having a...
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
You have to say... Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still and sizing each other up.
He's picked his way through. And he's cleared it with it effortlessly. Maguire. Manchester United still without a single...
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Sunderland applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be...
And there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Lefebvre. Target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Oh, good look. Diogo Dalot. Oh, he's found support out wide. Lefebvre. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Ugarte. That has ended up in no man's land. Lefebvre. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And he's going direct. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Garnacho. Shaw. Floated up and over. Oh, that's a key interception.
The space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Real chance if he can get through. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Garnacho. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, super find. And it's half-time here. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Well, after 45, still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Manchester United really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Lefebvre.
They'll want to make the most of the...
Fernandes. That's a sharp pass. He shifted it to the flank. Bit of a communication break, teams.
That's a terrific interception. He's had a stellar game. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in execution.
And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have our break. Real chance! And it's looking safe!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
So we've reached the hour mark.
Match was 72,300.
Bruno Fernandes. And he was quick to react. Lefebvre. Great pressure, plenty of it. Garnacho. It's good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Red, nice interception.
Certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they've got a throw. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Højlund. Garnacho. He is through here. Oh, what has happened here? That's going to go a long way.
Was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, his stamina was nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Gently done. Diogo. Oh, that's fabulous. Ahmad!
Manchester United really have been second best here. Second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now.
It's a goal kick. Big chance! And more, and more, and more. And surely that settles it. Terrible error, duly punished.
After 87 minutes.
And now he has
number
two.
12.
A case now of complete control. Casemiro. He's shifting through the gears here. Played out to the left flank. Can he finish? He's scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's a nicely measured pass. Ugarte.